So I thought I checked the alert that went off. Got nothing in the analytics. And I definitely checked everything I could, so I guess... So I remember this happening before. Oh, by the way, Wind Trace is up. I'm not playing Wind Trace. I know I'm giving up Primos for that, but I did not like Wind Trace at all. Uh, so a while ago, that would happen, and it turned out to be a bot that would follow. But I would at least get the notification that so-and-so has followed. And at least be able to acknowledge who they were. This didn't even give the... It didn't even give the actual alert. It just kind of went, one more! And then just nothing happened. And I only have that notification or that alert set for following. And as far as I'm aware, if it doesn't have the PSO2 clip of you being flattened by a Rappy, that's it would be something else, which it can't be because you can only follow. No problem, leave to me. Okay, so where are we right now? We are in need of more. So, I will do this, and then we'll go do some more grinding. We need to take on ley lines anyway, so not a problem. Also, I should probably rename this party to something like To Beat. Ah, there you go. So did that. Let's have Shenhe. Oh, Shenhe. I will never get that name right. Because I'm used to pronouncing it phonetically, but this is more Chinese, so it's like Shenhe. Oh, right, we collected all of them. Or collected all of them already. Ugh, can't talk. Yes, we're done. Alright, thanks for your help. I should also mention, if I'm not reading the chat as soon as as a message is in, I need to check the chat. So it might take a little bit. But if I'm in the middle of something and you're writing a message, I can't exactly go, oh yeah, I'm doing this while I'm doing this really hard fight because I need to focus. But I will usually check it when I have a moment or two. So after a commission, after a ley line, after a boss. I remember that in that event, Mona is apparently ridiculously strong. Because it's effectively, what's that Gmod game? It's the game where, was it Trouble in Terrorist Town, I think? Where one of you is the, or some of you are the hiders, some of you are the catchers, and you have to investigate to see, what item is out of place. I believe hunters get penalized if they hit items that aren't the actual hiders, so
Manifest.
that's so you don't just hit everything and basically you just win by process of elimination, because if you hit too many times you effectively, you know, die.
Cryo incarnate. Unleash.
But the whole
Oh, no escape.
oh wow, you really got me. Alright, cool. And Shenhe got one shot, so that's even more fascinating.
Opening box of Adepti tricks. My apologies.
But considering Mona can go on the floor, you can like just, and even Iyaka can go into the floor. You can just like hide.
Faster.
Like literally, you can just hide in like the ground. And I don't think any graphic will show,
Take flight.
except in this game mode, I believe hunters do get like abilities at like certain points.
Sakura swell.
So it's like to speed things up. They'll be like, oh, they're in this direction. Oh, the player character is frozen and whatnot. Again, that's only what I saw from gameplay. I am not playing Windtrace because I just don't like Windtrace.
Guys.
And it's nothing to do with the actual game's quality. It's just they don't like hide and seek.
Obey. Do your master's bidding. Take flight.
Eventually, Shenhe will do. I did it again. Shenhe will do damage. Okay, so done that. Is there one over here? Yes. God, I'm so tired today. I've been walking all day. My legs are effectively asleep right now. So if I need to go anywhere really quickly, the quickly part might be a little bit of an issue. So let me change your wings. The world shackles. Shenhe's outfit. These elegant garments have accompanied her for long years of training. The red ropes surround her are fetters and wards simultaneously. So that means if she ever gets a costume, she's gonna be completely unleashed. We get it from PS4, which we don't have. Let's go with that one. That fits best. Okay, I've got to go down. How far down, though? Is it, like, in the cave? I think it's in the cave. Oh, you've got to disperse the electro thing, so I've got to replace Chi-Chi. Oh, no, wait. Liyue is China. That makes the most sense. Right, Inazuma is Japan. Mondstadt is somewhere in the west, because you got, like, your Barber, your Rosaria. And then in Liyue you got your Yanfeis, your Hutaos, your Zhonglis, and then in Inazuma you've got your Ayakas and you've got your Kujos? Oh wait, what? Yeah, I was grabbing you.
We may leave at any time.
So, if I had to guess, the next theme, if it's fire-based, I would say Indian. Or like India.
I swear by my sword.
So it would be uh well, not Indian per se, but more like
Whirling snow.
I guess Middle Eastern. There you go. Oh no.
Kamisato art. Sometsu. My opponent manifest. Cryo.
Oh, sadly she still does no damage. She's trying though. You can see she's trying.
Take flight.
She does. What are her crits like? She should have 1,000. So her crits are like half for half for half. Can I level you up? Yeah, I can. Okay, we're at 50%. And we're at more again. Alright, we're gonna have to do these, then it's more grinding. Because we need more money. God, I hate making jokes. I like making bad jokes, though. Wasn't there a bush? I'm fairly certain there was a bush here that let you just go up there and through. So where the heck is it? Oh, this is the time trial. Electro particles. Okay, I completely screwed that one up. But it's fine because it's technically infinite. Like, you don't have to get all of them. You have to get most of them in a time limit. And I am doing terribly at that. Oh my god. Oh wow, I am like whiffing this horribly. Good lord. Okay. I guess we gotta go down? Oh, well, okay,
So,
never mind,
this
not
is
going
what
down.
the world considers to be treasure.
Yeah, wow, I actually balls this up pretty hard. Abandon. Yeah, okay. I did that pretty terribly. I missed everything. Like, from the very start, I just missed. I've never actually screwed that up that hard. Thankfully, you can just retry it. So it's all about getting your angles right. Effectively. Oh, did I actually just miss 4 of these? Like, come on. I couldn't have just missed 4. I missed 4 right at the very beginning. Because these particles do vanish. Yeah, I missed the 4 at the very beginning. I really balls it up. Good lord. What was I saying? Uh, oh no, what was I saying? God damn it, I completely blanked. Again, good. Alright, so, when you have the, electrogram or something, when it connects to one of those points, the point doesn't wait for you. Well, it does and it doesn't. It has, like,
Add astro.
you have to use it within 5 seconds or it goes
Thank you for
inactive. And if it goes inactive, well,
Add astro.
your SOL, to put it bluntly. You've got to wait for it to recharge, which takes like another 5 seconds. And if you're just, well, it might be best to restart, is what I mean. Inazuma. Yeah, actually, an island off to the coast. Landlocked area with land. And then, yeah, I guess you could just say it's like, what if the world was like reorganized? I guess the best way to put it. Okay. Oh no. Oh, I missed you. God. I wanted to see if I can quick shot, but I missed. It was a close miss,
For Rex Lapis.
but still a pretty bad.
My apologies.
Hi, so these are the enemies I absolutely
Selfless
detest.
world.
Because these enemies do not stay still. They gain invincibility every so often. It's like, come on.
So rude.
And just stun locked.
Guide us.
Cool.
Access denied. Unthinkable.
Yeah.
Do your master's bidding.
I really do hate these enemies. They are just horrible.
Take flight. So rude.
So I definitely say if I'm ever going to do sturdy bone grinding, I'm just going to go to the place underground to do it
Whirling snow.
because even though technically these enemies have less health points, um, they're a pain, just plain and simple. We've got so much foul. Got ya. I mean, you ran straight into a wall, and you were just kind of running into that wall over and over and over again.
Take your true form.
These ones.
Take flight.
And because I don't have a great sword user, actually, who would I blooming replace if I ever got Eula? I guess.
My apologies. Obey.
Yeah, I don't think I have. I guess Ayaka, maybe?
Take flight.
But I like Ayaka because she does a lot of damage. And with Eula, you kind of have to... She's more of a solo carry, if that makes sense. Like, you have her out, and as you have her out, she, like, deals damage, and she does combos, and she gets more resistances as she does more fighting. So, you're really, really, incensed just to kind of only use Eula, and just have, like, a supporting team behind her.
Next on the agenda.
Oh, come on. You beat your first Hilicho. Yay! I can cook when in combat? What? I thought you weren't allowed to cook while in combat. Like, it's like, we're not gonna attack you, you're eating grub. It's like, everyone deserves food. It's like, why were the enemies so nice?
Take your true form.
Alright. So this place is going to get very explodey very quickly. And that was the explodey part.
My apologies. Embrace the ice.
Please no healing, please no healing, please no healing. Oh, I was hitting the ice one. Darn.
Do your master's
Just a reminder, the water Fatui heal, and as they're in combat, they heal enemies around them, and it's a blooming nightmare. Because because if you're not dealing with them first, they're healing everyone else. The issue is that they're water element, and they're most likely assisting a ice unit. So what's happening is that you're just kind of trying to hit the water enemy as they're effectively freezing you over and over and over and over again. And don't even get me started on fighting an ice Fatui when it's raining, because then it's like, yep, you are not winning. You are not winning this easily. You are just gonna be fighting and fighting and freezing and unfreezing and just it's like just tedious. Oh, hi there.
Unleash. Take flight.
Yeah, Shenhe is like really, really weak. Again, that's why we're leveling her up and getting her skills up. But also part of it is quite literally, she doesn't do scaling with her weapon. Which, I'm like, what? Why? I guess it's so you don't have like a character who's amazing at everything. So you have to like nerf their scaling in one way or the other. Like I know in League, for example, certain characters have different certain mana, certain attack scalings, and so forth. But it's always kind of X character gains so much attack and so much AP it's never usually
Cryo incarnate.
one
My
character
will embodied.
gains, like, let's say 100 from this item,
Take flight.
and then for the next, like, oh, this is actually 95, because they have a random stat nerf. I guess they're, I get, I'm trying to think. I think Jin is the only exception, where Jin cannot gain any attack speed. Like, Jin's attack speed is his base attack speed, which is like, I think it's like, level 1 is like 0.79, and then level 10 is like 1 something. But any attack speed you get, you just it just goes to how strong his attacks are. Because his attacks are always going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Because the point is that it's always the same tempo, because he's doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because he's technically a, I guess you could say, a drama teacher. He's good at tempos, he's good at performances, etc., etc. He's also a psycho, but that part of the lore is never exclusively mentioned by the community.
Blaze over.
Is there any other character who has, like, stats? No. I guess Pike can't gain any additional health. That goes into his attack, again, to prevent him from, like, going super omega tanky, and it's like, oh, you can't kill him because he's an assassin, because he doesn't execute. And it would be incredibly broken if you had someone with a lot of health dealing a lot of damage, which seems to be forgotten most of the time, because you will have, like, tank like, what was it, a couple years ago, character named Echo was released, and a tank version of Echo came out. Because it turns out, high base damage means good damage all the time. So when a tank has good base damage and decent scaling, well, they're not supposed to have good base. They're supposed to be relatively weak at the beginning, and then they're stronger than the base of a tank. That's how that's supposed to work. But no, apparently just give characters high stats for no reason. Apparently, when you're making a new champion, it's different than balancing. I understand that if you have a new character, you want them to be very strong. But it's like what happened with Akali. There's very strong, and then there's, dude, this isn't even fun anymore. Because to mention, Akali, when she was reworked, got, what was it? Her Q was changed to be, what was it? It was designed to give healing when fully pressed, so it was a good sustain tool. What was it? I can't remember. God damn it. Her W was a new type of visibility, which was Shroud, or Obscured, after they literally just announced that they were fixing invisibility, so it would be stealth and camouflage. One being, the only way you can see stealth champions is if you had true sight of them, while the other is, you can see them based on distance. The issue is that Shrouded literally did not do that. Shrouded made it so that it cannot be seen even by true sight. This includes Twisted Fate, and even towers. And you could see her through, like, sweeping lens. But what would happen then is you just see the outline, like you were seeing an Invisible Champion. You wouldn't actually see her, and you could do a control ward either. Although I think at that point they were pink wards. So that didn't work. So what happened was that an Akali would beat you in lane. She's still relatively healthy. You're low on health. Okay, that was weird. Um, Akali would W under your tower and just kick the shit out of you. Because the only way to survive that would be to run to your other turret. Which, just gonna say it right now, if you have to escape your own safety to get to safety, that screams like something is wrong.
Take flight.
Like you can't just do that. You can't be like, oh, we want everyone to have a fun game. Oh, by the way, the champion that we're reworking is going to be absolutely busted every way. They had to rework her like several different times. The only thing that wasn't touched on Akali was her E, which was basically ninja flip backward, throw a shuriken, run toward. That was the only balanced ability. Because I think her passive got changed, which was you hit an enemy, you run away, and then you go back, and then you hit them again. So the ultimate, which was you do a dash forward in any direction, doesn't have to be targeting anything, and then after a while, and whatever you hit gets shredded, so they lose MR. And then the second one is an execute. So that means when you dash into them, you do more damage when they're at lower health than they would at higher health, which is good for health sponges, and just generally good for low HP. It's good for everything because you're just gaining more damage. The issue is that it's not exactly fair, you know. So they changed it. So Akali's ult would the first part you'd have to focus on someone, and then the second part is free. Because people were just kind of using the first one as an escape, and then the second one as an escape, and it's like ridiculously unhealthy. Or they didn't even have to try hiding. They could just use it as a gap closer from anywhere, do a bunch of damage, and then kill you. And then eventually Shroud had to be changed to where I think True Sight can still see you, but I still think it's a different version of invisibility. No, sorry. No, it's just she's invisible. It's just she's invisible while in the thing, so... same rules, you can see them with... No, wait, can you... I don't think you can see them with control wards still. But you can now see them with TFO, and they can't dive you under tower. Which... I'm actually surprised that got through any kind of beta testing. Then again, I'm surprised a lot of things get through beta testing. Apparently, Microsoft's latest update, I think for servers, bricks servers. Which is like, okay. Because what happens is that the update makes it so that at one point your CPU is running 100%, so your computer has to restart because it doesn't have enough resources. But then it has to restart, and each time you launch it up, you have to restart. So that's fun. And if you've got it on a if you have it on a virtual machine, it's even worse, because it won't even boot, because something is missing, and it needs to be changed, and it's just like, how did Microsoft not test this? Like, such a glaring... But did they not have a... Like, normally when you test something, you have a you have a way, you have a test build, which people play and they're like, oh, okay, this is actually pretty good. Nothing wrong, like you usually play for, well, okay, in a game you play for like a little bit. In like the operating system, I guess you just use it, like you do basic tests. It's like you go to a Word document, you go to this or that, you go for menus, and you just generally use the machine for a bit. But no, it just skipped testing phase, which is like, how? Like if you skipped a stage in your in anything, you're gonna find it later on. Because you're gonna find it later on. Deliverance. Okay. Small damage, bonus damage. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, so one thing I would like changed is noting where this is coming from. 55%. Okay, is that my attack? Is that the attack from the artifacts? Or is that the attack from base? Because it can't be this. It's more like this. Like that would make more sense. Because Shenhe has 55%, and she's doing roughly about 100 and something. But I don't get the point of using a weapon if the weapon itself doesn't do anything. Like, game, please do something. Like again, imagine if you're playing an RPG, you get like the hello Kelvin. Sorry, I was ranting. Too busy to notice chat. I noticed you. It's like playing an RPG. You finally got Excalibur, not Excalibur, Excalibur, and you put it on your best character, and they gain no stats. They just got the base damage they had from level 1, and have always had this base damage from level 1. That's kind of how I feel. So I would say either with that 55%, do character base, pure base, which would be like character plus weapon, and then full, which would be character plus weapon plus artifacts. Or like just have it so it's like base plus artifacts. Basically, more details, please. Because I am honestly confused when you get a new character and it's like, oh, I'm gonna make them super strong, and then they don't do any damage. Again, this is, I'm guessing this is all from base. Because each time you send Shenhe, she gains a bit more attack damage. But it's not. But that's all base. It's not anything to do with the weapon. So.
Unleash. By ordinance divine. My apologies.
In short, just more details. Genshin has done actually really well with little touch-ups now and then. Like Catherine, one of her lines literally was, like you couldn't hear her because the volume was so low, and now they upped the volume to be audible. And I like, good lord, he got fried. Okay, I guess Raiden is having a really bad day because good lord, lightning. And no one's flinching. It's like, is this normal? It's like, oh yeah, she does this whenever she doesn't get her tea. It's like, what, is she a child? Yes. But back to the mini rant at hand. What was I ranting about? I think Genshin is so close with their UI. They just change 55% to 55% attack, base attack, character base, something like that. sure, it's going to be a bit more information that they're going to have to input, but I think they can do it. Because they definitely can do it.
Manifest.
Because it's just character, instead of just showing 55%, which is the scaling, it would also show, well, effectively an enum,
Take flight.
which would be what type of attack it's affecting. Or hell, even in the future, you could have characters which get stronger by defense, or get stronger by their elemental mastery.
Unleash. Wind, hear me. Next on the agenda.
But then again, I'm the same person who wants to see oh, I'm completely blanking her name. Oh no. Oh no, I forgot her. Sonora, that's it. I'm the kind of person I want to see Sonora appear, and I want her to be a dual element because that'd be an awesome thing. You've got a dual element boss at the moment with the new area, and having a dual element fire ice character, that'd be fun as heck. Because not only would you have a fire character to work with, like how would you build her? You would build her fire, which would probably be like really damaging and really just really damaging, high damage, high AOE. But I guess you would be frail and your attacks would be relatively slow. Ice, I guess, would be more individual, quicker attacks, less damage. But hey, you're not vulnerable half the time. Oh god, I just realized I didn't check your weaknesses. I did not check your weaknesses. Oh, thank goodness you're weak to ice. Or you're not invincible to ice.
All hail.
This is kind of danger to having a monocomp, because you can just kind of screw yourself over. Also, did you see how Shenhe just took like nearly all of her health in one hit?
This is long overdue.
She's that frail. Also, all these effects are slowing everything down. Like, come on, this is kind of ridiculous. Then again, ice, and it's just causing everything to freeze. Oh, the rain finally stopped. Nope, never mind.
Wind, hear me.
Okay, this isn't a hard fight. This is... Like, look how much damage I'm dealing. I want to see how much damage these guys have. In fact, I'll head back to the Camo State. Let me actually just look this up. When I had the request. No, bounty. That's good bounty. Requests are the other thing. Because I'm fairly certain every enemy has a base health and scale and appropriate scaling. Like if I just type in Genshin enemy scaling. Level scaling enemy. Here we go. For enemies, the HP attack defense are determined by base values, level multipliers, and special multipliers. For animals, most of them have 0 base defense, and the HP multipliers are 1 for all levels. Oh, that's funny. Basically, animals can't level up. That's actually pretty cool. Okay. Base HP values. It is found that base HP of all enemies are proportional to the baseline, so the article prefer listing ratios for compactness. Baseline will be listed in HP level scaling section. Oceanid event and Hydromimic event, Hydromimic Boar event, and Hydromimic Crab event are not only used in the event but also in Spiral Abyss. Okay, so event stuff are completely different from the actual enemy. Really? Ah, here we go. Values in tables are rounded, but actual values used in game are decimals. Using these values to calculate will often result in a small rounding error. Below are baselines for level multipliers. So, oh god. So a level 1 enemy has about 72 to 73 health. A 96 enemy has 27,000 health or 47,000 health. But again, so 47,000, and what are we looking for? We are looking for those. What's a ruin destroyer? Is that the one? No, that's not ruin destroyer. No, that's not the one. Grader. Oh yeah, ruin grader. Okay. So they gain, was it 9? 9 times the base. According to this. So if I do 9 times it was 96. So let's take the low end of 27923. 25,000, 25, sorry, 251,307 health. Or if we go by the absolute maximum, so if we've got times 9 by 47,481, we get nearly 500,000. I could buy that was about 500,000. Sorry, monsters, got that. Monsters, got that. Wow, all monsters. Alright. First, let me check Shenhe. We need to get those. We've got plenty of more now. We just need to get actual items. So, okay. Let's... we'll deal... We'll deal with Windtrace in a bit. Again, I'm probably not going to partake in the event because I have zero interest in that event. Also, it might be a good time to mention, if you're following on YouTube, you can subscribe. If you're following on Twitch, you can follow. And if you're on DLive, I have no idea why, I think you can follow? Oh. Oh wait, is this... Okay. Wait, how many enemies are around? I just saw the enemies in the background.
By ordinance divine. Feeble. Embrace the ice.
So this is gonna be fun. Oh yeah, these are just so many enemies. And I probably already mentioned this. So
no touching.
I had to do one of these bounties where I had to clear, like, what was it, wolves? Like those thunder wolves. The issue is that thunder wolves hurt, and the place where it spawned the quest already had like 3 of them there, and it spawned another 3. So I had 6 on my backside. And fun fact, if there are 6, they're all teleporting, they're all dealing damage, and they all do the bleed effect. That means you're not only getting your ass handed to you, you're getting your ass handed to you passively, because you're bleeding out as you're fighting. And taking on 6 really powerful enemies at the same time, with a bleed effect, is not fun. And I effectively, I wiped the entire thing. Thankfully, when you fail something, it doesn't completely reset or invalidate it. You just have to return to clean up the mess. Which is
Embrace the ice.
remarkably generous, that the only thing death does is basically mean you have to redo it.
My apologies.
Which I guess is a punishment again. I think
Access denied.
there are games which start you off right where you left off. In fact, I know like Honkai does that, but that's more battle, or well, that's more level focused rather than. Well, no, even then, you can choose to spend special currency to to revive early, or use an item. Trying to think. Although I think, what game had a really punishing penalty for dying?
Sakura swirl.
I guess well, what was that truck game?
Barbados.
It was like for the Commodore or something.
My apologies.
But it's like the entire was it? It's a Crazy Truck or something, or Crazy Bus. Like that entire game was based around you
All
driving a 24-hour trip somewhere, and then driving it back. The issue is that if you ever went off the road so much, you had to be picked up, which means you had to go back to the start. No, it didn't like take you back instantly. You had to wait the entire way back at the same speed you started off. In which case, at that point, you just reset the game because it's a game over. And it's like if you're waiting that entire length, then something is. Hi there. If I move, are you gonna notice me? Are you just enjoying the view? Like, are you gonna... Oh no, you noticed me. All right. All right. Moment over. I thought you were gonna have a fun time,
Sakura swirl.
and you went straight through me. Okay.
For Rex Lapis.
I don't know. Oh.
I swear by my sword.
Oh yeah, things do a lot of damage. Also, if this guy's out of range, he can just teleport back and recover all his health. But that's literally not my fault.
Whirling snow.
I think he's doing that now. Actually, I have to kill him here.
Sumetsu.
Yeah, you have to kind of kill him there, or he will just teleport back, because that is how enemies work. If they leave their area for too long, go too far a distance, they will just walk back, and you have a matter of, I think it's like 10 seconds to kill them before they completely teleport and reset. Well, no, I didn't want to talk. Goodbye.
Okay.
Got things we need to pick up. Hajime. Okay. Again, I am still surprised. There are no other characters that do crafting. The only one is Diluc. He's the only character who has any kind of weapon crafting, uh, not property, skill. So, just I don't get. I don't get why there are characters who. Oh, Desert Bus. Thank you, Kelvin. I thought it was something like that. Wait, so what was Crazy Bus? Adventurers Guild. Gigs. Oh, is this actually just going to do the quest? Desert Bus. If I recall, there was a contest for that game. Like the first person to complete it got like a cash prize or something. I think someone picked up the reward. Then again, you would basically be doing a trucker job as a video game, which would be even more boring. Because I think even if you were driving a real truck, you at least get to visit other places. Also, you would be able to take a break. During Winter's event, players will be split into two sides. Yeah. Okay. Yep, it's like Trouble in Terrorist Town. I just Can I just see these rewards? Uh, nope. Is it up here? Oh, I have to play it to get reward. Oh, I don't want to. Oh, but it's so many Prima Gems. It would be kind of bad if I didn't. All right. Which one do I want? Let's go you. All right. So what was the other thing I need to do? Monster Mayhem. Uh, oh, I didn't do that yet. Okay, I guess I just didn't do all the Inzuma requests. I guess I was just so excited for Windtrace. Nope, that's ice. I'm gonna have to swap teams. Sorry, Shenhe. Thankfully, I have a fire team. Also, I'm if what's her name? Yomiya gets a re a rerun. That's the word. God, why was I blanking on that? If she gets a rerun, I'm gonna go for her. But I can already guess what's gonna happen. I'm going to try to go for her. Then I get Jean. Then I have to wait for next time, and then I get reruns of other characters.
Motion to compel.
Because that's how it's worked
Tap of the flame.
for the last bit. Every character I wanted. Eula, I got Jean, and then I had to wait for someone else. Raiden, I got Jean, and I had to wait for someone else. Yai Miko, I'm probably gonna have to wait. Probably gonna get Jean. And if I do get Jean, then it's like, why is Jean bound to my account? Also, can you even get Diluc anymore? That's an honest to god question. I don't know if you can get Diluc anymore. Let me actually check the summons. No, not shop. Details. Shenhe, nope. Shenhe. Oh, okay, you can get Diluc in this one. Okay, good thing I asked. Not like I'm gonna get enough. Oh, God. Oh, okay, you can get Diluc. Alright. I thought he went out of the rotation for a while. Weird, apparently I was just imagining it. And we got nothing of standard wishes. Can I get anything with the shop? No, I can't. You can get Shimmering Nectar. I am so tempted. Yeah, let me just max out on these. I don't want to grind those flowers. Thankfully, I have enough time to grind all this back up again. Right. And now if we
There's nothing
go.
better to do.
Oh no, what was the other quest? Oh, this one was in Liyue. So is this one after the event of Jingling? Chef Mao. 3 stones to grow to tigerfish to go, please. Pervasis. You mean gave us the 7-star lamps and sensor Pervasis? Oh, that's the ghost we saw. Oh, so I think it was a while ago. Um, oh god, oh it's right next to a teleport point. Nice. Uh, we had to get an item, and we got it by basically talking to a ghost of an Adeptus, and then he vanished. Why do I have a feeling he's going to be around? No, here's Xiao. Are you here to see Pervasis as well? Yeah, bull on that. You are honestly not just passing through. Why would you be staring at a statue then? There's a temple here and a statue too. Why doesn't anyone come to maintain this place? Ooh, right. Oh. The grilled tigerfish are gonna get cold. I mean, what's more important, food or a person's life? If you guessed food, your morality is in deep question right there. Like really deep question. Like oh my goodness, how are you? It's like oh no, someone's being robbed. I'm gonna have this burger and it's gonna taste so good. That's effectively Paimon. Uh oh, he's he's the one who is posing as Zhao. Wang Panang, the Star Snatcher. Oh right, oh right, because that was the whole story point. Because Zhao basically beat this guy up. I plan to do something about to a statue. No, no, I wouldn't dream of it. Then what are you planning to do? I want to restore the temple. I plan to closely examine the temple's current condition and arrange for the purchase of appropriate materials. Oh, that's nice. Again, this guy was basically a scam artist, and now he's being uh, effectively. I can't just say a religious member because he actually met an Adeptus, and the Adeptus is standing literally right here. So I guess he just became a decent member of society? Yeah, he's gone. Probably doesn't want. So whenever Zhao basically teleports away, I assume it's kind of he's showing emotions like I don't want to show emotion, so I'm just gonna vanish off, and it's like you could just like stick around. No one's gonna laugh if you smile. Again, the closest we got to him liking someone is literally Traveler. If you call my name, I will appear, and quite literally, Paimon shouted and shouted and nothing, and then uh, traveler basically goes, "Xiao, are you there?" And like literally just appears right behind her because it's like, good lord, not even shouting. It was just kind of like a, "Are you there?" Like they're just kind of generally talking. Although you can't tell, but from traveler's expression, it's just kind of. Yeah. Although I should be reading the text. Then again, uh, I don't want to read all this text. As far as I'm aware, guy found light. Guy going to do right thing. Guy gonna be nice. What do you mean, kinda? I am being genuine. Like, because again, he was a scam artist, so he has to earn back the trust he never had. Trail of Pervasis. Oh, is that it? Is that actually the entire plot? There's no other story. There's no other story. Aww. And claim a key. There are so many characters. So many. Ningguang, what stories haven't I done with you yet? Ooh, Liwa Millennial. Okay, so I like Ningguang's very much. Uh, I'm trying to remember. This is when you do an actual schedule for Ningguang. I think one is if you choose to let the attendants do their thing. This one is if you intervene. So, children being pressured by adults to lie, uh, they get found out, they apologize, and they now make up to the kids by basically playing tag with them. This one is Ningguang has stuff taken by people. People make a lot of money. People want more money, so try to use Ningguang as a fool by getting her stuff to sell on. And the funny thing was, the stuff she was selling, no value. Again, I probably should be saying this, but again, if you want to see the Hangout events, you can play the Hangout events. They're pretty nice. Although one thing I'm going to say, why do they have a health bar system? Like early on, the Hangout events had a Hangout system where if you got something wrong, it's like, oh no, you got it wrong. You lost a heart, and they think slightly less of you, which means nothing because in most events you don't lose heart, or you can't lose enough for the Hangout to end. I think the only one that can end prematurely is Barbara, and that's by basically saying, "Oh, sure, we'll go find her. Where is she?" Because she ran away because you literally backstabbed her. Which I think if you did that, it'd be like, "Oh, why don't you have like a penalty next time you play or something?" Or like just don't have the heart system to begin with, because the heart system was it's a fine idea, but I think it's not fleshed out enough. Like there's not enough opportunities to mess up. And if there were enough opportunities to mess up, you would have to pick really bad answers. Yeah, we're not doing this. Nope. We are going straight to the teapot. Never mind, we're running. I thought you could teleport while in combat. I thought that was exclusively a mechanic you could do. Although I guess the teapot technically uh isn't its own place. You technically have to put down the teapot and teleport into it. So if you just teleported while in combat, what effectively you've just done is like, oh, enemy completely has control of your teapot, and you wake up and it's like, oh, where are you? Oh, you're like captured in like an enemy prison, which would be a neat mechanic, like a little puzzle. Like, hey, we need to infiltrate into the enemy Fatui base, but we can't seem to get in. Would you have any idea how to get in? we can use the teapot as bait. It's like, the teapot, are you sure? And it's like, they would pick up the teapot, take it back, and hopefully wouldn't damage it. And it's like, that's true. Are you sure they just wouldn't notice it's magical and like destroy it if you were inside? It's like, no, it should be fine. And then you'd go to a different place. Then again, I'm mainly thinking
If you
Wind
ever have
Waker
any questions,
when I think of that, because in Wind Waker you went on Tetra's ship and then you were fired into the fort with inside of a barrel.
silly.
And then, you lost everything and you had to collect everything as you climb up the tower. Oh, fun fact, in Zelda, oh wow, you actually need to be tall for this one. In Zelda games, if you don't have a weapon and you're fighting Ganon's minions, you surrender automatically. Oh wow, you actually have to be tall. Okay, let me swap to Shenhe. Shenhe? Shenhe? No, Shenhe. Okay. Still at the very bottom though. There we go. Yeah, you have to be tall for that one. Because there are 4 character types. There's tall, or sorry, there are 3 character types. There's tall, medium, and very short. Shenhe is tall. I think these are all medium. Oh, actually, I think Bennett's slightly taller. Yeah, Ben. Okay, so yeah, 4. You've got tall, medium, medium, small, and small. Uh, Another small would be. Yeah, you're taller than everyone. So how the hell? It would be someone like. Uh,
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight.
uh,
But when
yeah.
the moon's out, bathe
Sayu,
in moonlight.
Diona. Who else? Chi-Chi. Is there anyone? No, I don't think there's anyone else. Barbara's taller. Oh, Klee. Klee's also another short one. And actually, their height does affect how they get around. If you're playing as Chi-Chi, you can get through small little gaps. If you're playing as Shenhe, you can grab the top of ledges because your hitboxes are slightly different. Which is very interesting. Anyway, I'm going to call it there for now. I think we've streamed... How long have we streamed for? Just over an hour. Okay. See ya. I'll call it there. I'll, Actually, what was that? Oh, okay, I see that follow now. What is it? Oh, no. Pedeking? Pedekin? I guess? No, I won't worry about it now. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to close things there. It's been an hour and 20 minutes. Well, about an hour and 8 minutes, because I usually have 12 minutes to get things sorted out. Because I get things sorted out during the stream, because there's no point waiting around and then starting instantly, because by the time anything gets started, nothing really gets... Well, no, you don't see anything, because by the time you watch, if I started instantly, it would all be over.
Somewhere to call home is naive.
Anyway, yeah.
I got used
Going
to
for
living
now,
in
I
mountains
will
and
also be
lakeside
streaming
birds and
tomorrow.
beasts a
I
long
will
time
probably be doing... Actually, what do I need to do? Level up. Oh, I can't do that. I could have done that today. I can't. We will probably be doing... Can I level you up anymore? Yes, I can. Oh, wow. We can actually get you all the way. We'll probably be doing that boss again. yeah, we'll be doing the boss because we need one more of these and one more of these. And we have enough to level up again, and we get Spirit Communion Seal. Not bad. And she will be a little stronger, so that's all good. Anyway, see ya.